mừng Giáng sinh vui vẻ. So in 2015, I finally bought an apartment here in Saigon. I wanted to have my first Christmas party, have a giant gingerbread house that sort of gave homage to the past and also spoke about Vietnam. So I chose to do the Notre Dame Cathedral, which the French had built. So to start that project, I had my friend Van, who was an architect, help me find the blueprints for the Notre Dame Cathedral. What we ended up doing, because it was 1/100 scale and everything was drawn to size, we would take large cardboards and cut every wall, every piece out, every window, everything what it looks like, so that we'd have molds, and we actually put it together so that we could see how big this cathedral was going to be. It ended up being about 1.2 meters long and about 0.8 meters tall. The funny thing is, my mother, up until then, has never ever seen a stove or actually used a stove, let alone make gingerbread. So I taught her how to make gingerbread. When I went to the store to buy the pans so that we cook these sheets, and I bought 10 pans, and she was like, "Why are you buying so much?" Like, trust me, we're gonna use every single one of them. Like in all my gingerbread, I use it from scratch. We use molasses, we use brown sugar, we use cloves. The icing is royal icing, nothing from the box. And again, I love to use gummy bears for the windows, because like when you're doing stained glass and you have the randomness of colors, it really turns out really nice. We also use like the gummy bear Coke bottles to make the round windows so that it looks like really nice stained glass going around the round windows. Again, like my workers and whatnot, they have never ever made a cake, let alone a gingerbread house. So again, I brought all my friends in and teaching them. It was just a big mess, but a lot of fun. To light up this gingerbread, we ended up using 9 Christmas light strings. We used both white and we also used the colors, and that way we could set them so that they would flash and whatnot, and there would be different layers, and it was beautiful. One of the reasons why I love to do these gingerbread centerpieces is really when my friends come in and they see it, everyone has to take a selfie, take pictures. It's kind of fun. So after enjoying the Notre Dame Cathedral at my house for a month, I decided to bring it down to my mother's house in the countryside so I could show my relatives. So we actually had the Notre Dame Cathedral at Tet in Sadek. Anyway, they enjoyed it in the countryside, and I wanted to bring it in front of the Notre Dame Cathedral here in Saigon, but it got too moldy, and on the way up it was too soft. From the countryside, the road's not that good, so when we got to Saigon, it all kind of collapsed. But we still enjoyed it. It's beautiful, and that's it.